from It's Your Time to Travel on TalkTainRadio.com. Radio the way it should be heard. And listeners, you can join the conversation at 877-932-9766. And for those people who could just be tuning in, I need to report that we will start broadcasting at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. So, the second half of the show, we're going to talk about the top things to do in Las Vegas in October. Fall is here and so is the fun. We have the ultimate list of events that you won't want to miss while you enjoy the cooler weather in Las Vegas. We have tons of amazing dining options, exciting events, and unbelievable entertainment. Hockey season is back, and the park is filled with fun fall activities such as the Fall Brew celebration and the Great Pumpkin Show, the Great Pumpkin Road Show. So be part of that action and explore all what Las Vegas and MGM Grand has to offer for October. So we have a video that is going to kind of get into what Vegas is all about. And the video is really going to just talk about the different resorts that the MGM owns. Okay, but there's a video called Welcome to the Show, and that'll kind of set the mood for the second half of the show. But we have entertainment going on. Boys and Men will be in town for 3 weekends, beginning October 5th through October 20th at the Mirage. Dropkick Murphys are coming to Park Theater on October the 5th. Drake and Mingos take over the Grand Garden area on October the 5th and 6th. Ozzy Osbourne will be making a stop at the MGM Grand Garden Arena on his farewell tour, and it's called No More Tours 2, and it's on October 13th. Sting and Shaggy bring upbeat island flavor 44/876 joint tour to Park Theater on October 13th. And System of a Down will take the stage at T-Mobile Arena on October 19th and October 20th. And let's just listen to this for a minute. This is Welcome to the Show. This is from the MGM Grand. This is a theme that they run. Okay, that's MGM Grand. Welcome to the show. So everything that we're talking about the events to do in Las Vegas are events going on at the MGM Grand. And every month I will bring you new events going on in November, new events going on in December. I've already written an article. It's on my It's Your Time to Travel Facebook page. It was just released today about New Year's Eve. So all these things are going on in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas is really easy to get to from most cities in America. So just to go back, we talked about Ozzy Osbourne will be making stops at the MGM Grand Garden Arena on his farewell tour, which is called No More Tours 2, on October 13th. Sting and Shaggy bring upbeat island flavor 44/876 joint tour to Park Theater on October 13th. System of a Down will take the stage at T-Mobile Arena on October 19th, and on October 20th, Jimmy Buffett returns to the Grand Garden Arena. Widespread Panic returns to Park Theater for three nights beginning on October 26th through the 28th. Phil Collins will take the stage at the MGM Grand Arena on October 27th, with final performances through October 28th. Witness the magical of the century, Chris Angel Mind Freak Live at the Luxor Hotel and Casino. And finally, at the Grand Garden Arena, Fish is taking the stage for 4 nights beginning October 31st, and Cher returns to her residency at the Park Theater on the same day. So that's all the entertainment going on at the MGM Grand for the month of October. And then we also have these events going on also. Oktoberfest. Kick off Oktoberfest on October 6th at Mandalay Bay. The Libertine Social and Sip on a cold brew while savoring German-style favorites, and a family-style dinner includes 3 featured Oktoberfest beers, a souvenir stein, and entertainment all night long. So that's going on for Oktoberfest. And if you're looking for good beer to enjoy, check out the Libertine Social Oktoberfest Happy House from 3 p.m. to 6 p.m. up until October 7th. Also try the Sierra Nevada Oktoberfest beer on draft and delicious beer battered sausage sandwiches served with German potato salad at Ariel's 550 Pizza Bar, and that's up to October 7th. And they also have in the month of October a culinary weekend. The culinary weekend starts October the 12th through the 14th, and the culinary weekend is completely, it's like nothing that you've ever seen before. Enjoy the chef table, EPI Careen Experience at Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino, Delano, Las Vegas, which features memorable events hosted by world-class chefs, including Michael Mina, Charlie Palmer, Hubert Keller, Sean McLean, Susan Forenger, and Mary Sue Millikins. Enjoy cooking demonstrations, wine tasting, gourmet showcases, and the Martha Stewart Wine and Food Experience featuring Martha Stewart, as well as taste dishes from Park MGM Prime Rose and Jupiter Cocktail Lounge, and areas Bar Not and 550 at the Las Vegas Festival grounds near Circus Hotel. Also, The same weekend is the JBF Celebrity Chef Tour at the Luxor Hotel, where you can enjoy multi-course meals, wine pairing, dessert course, and a Q&A session with 7 renowned chefs from around the country. And again, all this goes on in October. The JBF Celebrity Chef Tour is at the Luxor Hotel. Martha Stewart Wine and Food Experience is at the Park MGM. So there's all those things going on in the month of October, and we haven't got to sports yet. We haven't got to sports, but first we have a YouTube video for TYUS Tours and Travel. But we're going to go to sports next. And just so we talked about Oktoberfest, we talked about the culinary weekend, we talked about entertainment, Boys II Men, Ozzy Osbourne, Sure is coming back to the Park Theater. So we have all those things going on in October. And coming up, we're going to talk about sports. We're going to talk about hockey. We're going to talk about the Lakers. The Lakers will actually be playing Golden State in Las Vegas this year.
Really needed a good travel advisor.
And I kept searching and searching.
There are so many choices.
It's really hard to find one that has all the things on my list.
But I finally did it.
Yes. Thank you.
If you were looking for one as well,
Look no further.
Here's a really good one.
Just use mine.
Use mine.
I'm very satisfied.
Definitely recommend.
Problem gone.
thank you.
Okay, so for hockey season is back. And the Las Vegas Golden Knights, the first professional team in Las Vegas, returns to T-Mobile to play against Philadelphia, Buffalo, Anaheim, Vancouver, Tampa Bay, and Ottawa in the month of October. 4 hours before the puck drops on Vegas Golden Knights home games, the park comes alive. Take a photo with Chance, the Vegas Golden Knights mascot, while live DJs keep the party going, and enjoy live music and hockey and drink specials. This is 4 hours before a hockey game. And in the month of October, the Vegas Golden Knights will be playing Philadelphia, Buffalo, Anaheim, Vancouver, Tampa Bay, and Ottawa. And 4 hours before the puck drops, the park comes alive, and you can take a photo with their mascot, and DJs will be spinning music to keep the party going, and there will be hockey drink special. The biggest fight of 2019 will take place at T-Mobile Arena as the notorious Conor McGregor returns in an attempt to retake the UPC lightweight title from the hands of the unbeaten champion Khab in the main event of UFC 229 on October the 6th. The LA Lakers returns to Las Vegas. You can catch them on Wednesday, October the 10th at T-Mobile Arena as they take on the Golden State Warriors at 7 p.m. So those are all the sporting events going on. So earlier we talked about the park. You know, I keep mentioning the park. The park. So at the park this year, and the park is over by T-Mobile Arena. As a matter of fact, I'm going to try to get there and do a short live broadcast from T-Mobile Arena and the park sometime in the month of November. The Fall Brew celebration continues in October, bringing 6 weekends of liberations and countless beer to the park. This festival will celebrate the art of beer with themed weekends highlighting brews from around the world. On October 4th through the 6th and October 12th through the 13th from noon to 5, enjoy Irish and international beer from around the world. And right now what you're looking at is the eatery at the Park MGM. The park is a new hotel, and that whole area has been just revived. So if you haven't been to Vegas and if you haven't been to that area, there's a park, MGM. There's T-Mobile Arena in front of it, and the park that we talk about is the area right in front of the hotel. So all that's been remodeled. Rooms are fairly priced. And again, October would be a good time to go to enjoy Las Vegas in the cooler weather. Unlike here where it's 94 degrees at 8 o'clock at night. But October is the month to go to Vegas and enjoy just enjoy the cooler weather and all the events that they have going on in October. On October 26th through October 28th from 1 p.m. to 8 p.m., you can purchase tickets to the Elysian Great Pumpkin Roadshow, where the park in New York will partner with Seattle-based brewing company Elysian Brewing for a pumpkin-themed beer celebration featuring up to 50 different pumpkin brews. This traveling beer festival will make a stop in Las Vegas for the first time ever. So to book your Las Vegas October experience, you can call TYUS Surgeon Travel at 866-472-9716. So just so you know, if you're just now tuning in, we have started broadcasting It's Your Time to Travel at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays instead of 8 p.m. So if you're just now tuning in at 8 o'clock, you're catching the tail end of the show. But our podcast will be available starting Thursday or Friday. You can always go back and catch what you missed on the podcast. And also, we're available on YouTube right after the end of this broadcast. It's Your Time to Travel on Talk to Me Radio on YouTube. The second half of the show will be available right after the broadcast is done. But going forward, we will start broadcasting at 7 p.m. on Tuesdays instead of 8 p.m. So that way it gives you time to sit down, relax, have dinner, and maybe catch the show before you start watching some of the regular shows on television at 8 o'clock. So starting today, if you're just now tuning in, we started broadcasting today at 7 p.m. So the show will be available on our podcast, and right after this show ends, it will be available on YouTube. It's Your Time to Travel on YouTube, and also the show replays in its entirety at 11 p.m. So you can still catch the show. If you have any questions, you can certainly give me a call at 614-323-0858. But what we've done today is we talked about the top things to do in Las Vegas in October. All right. There's all these wonderful events going on in October. There's entertainment with Boyz II Men, Ozzy Osbourne, and Shaggy. Widespread Panic, Cher, and then there's the Oktoberfest, which kicks off October 6th at Mandalay Bay. There's a culinary weekend with celebrity chef that starts at the Lettra Hotel, and also Martha Stewart Wine and Food Experience featuring Martha Stewart. All that's in October. The Lakers will be playing in Las Vegas on October the 6th versus Golden State. So if you're in Vegas in October, there's just a ton of things to do in October. And at the park, which is in front of the Park MGM, there'll be a fall brew celebration going on. So, and that'll be going on for 6 weekends. There'll be 6 weekends that's going on in October. So we talked about all the things to do in October in Las Vegas. And to book your Las Vegas October experience, November experience, December experience, New Year's Eve, you can give us a call at 866-472-9716. And also, just so you know, on my Facebook page, It's Your Time to Travel, we just released today, if you're interested in booking New Year's Eve, in Las Vegas, we have all the things that you can do for New Year's Eve in Las Vegas. So there's a lot of things to cover, and I will announce again today that we will start broadcasting at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. But if you want to catch the broadcast in its entirety, it replays the day at 11 p.m. You can also right after the show ends, you can catch it on YouTube, Talktainment Radio YouTube channel, and also you can also catch the podcast again, probably starting Thursday. The podcast will be available starting Thursday if you want to catch it in its entirety. But the show will replay again tonight at 11 p.m. We've decided to broadcast at 7 p.m. instead of 8 p.m. So if you're just now tuning in, you're catching the end of the broadcast, it will replay again at 11 p.m. And you can go to the Talktainment Radio YouTube channel and catch the second half of the show, because the second half of the show is on YouTube. And if you want to catch the entire broadcast, it replays again tonight at 11 p.m. But for today, everything was about daydreaming about Vegas again. You can go to Vegas. October is the perfect month to go to Vegas. It's fall. The weather is cooler. And they have an ultimate list of events that you won't want to miss if you're in Vegas. Boys to men. There's several weekends that they're in Vegas. The Los Angeles Lakers will be playing Golden State in Vegas on Wednesday, October 6th. So there's a multitude of things to do. You can always give us a call, and we will help you put together the ultimate vacation in Las Vegas. And that phone number to call again is 866-472-9716. And you've been listening to It's Your Time to Travel on TalkTainmentRadio.com, radio the way it should be heard. And you can join the conversation at 877-932-9766. And in closing, we'll say, look, up in the sky, it's a superhero of travel. It's Ricky TYUS, able to take you around the world by air, land, or sea, even by flying saucer. And we're live on TalkTainmentRadio.com, radio the way it should be heard.